Hello everyone, I'm Bianca the Beauty Nerd. Welcome to my channel, a safe space where we can geek out about all things beauty. Today we are going to be talking about one of the most exciting releases as of late, and that is the Sunnies Face Lashlift. I have been so excited about Sunnies Face releasing mascara just because I feel like it's going to be everything that I want it to be, and I have high hopes for it. When I think of my dream lashes, I don't even think about my dream mascara, I just think about my dream lashes. I want them to look like my lashes, but better. I don't want them to look clumpy or spidery or too dramatic. I don't want it to look like anything crazy, really. I feel like when I tend to go for falsies over mascara just because I feel like the falsies look like I just have extra hair when applied properly compared to mascara, which just sort of like makes all my hairs look congealed. The wispy kind of lash look is my favorite kind of lash look, and I have found a mascara that has been able to do all these things for me, and that is the Glossier Lash Slick. So I actually love my Glossier Lash Slick. It makes it look wispy, it doesn't make it look clumpy, it's buildable, so you can make it look more dramatic if you want to, but it can also just look really, I hate saying this when it comes to makeup, really natural, but that's what it makes it look like. Really just natural, effortless, and I just really love it so much. The only thing I don't like about Lash Slick is that it makes, I'd call it like raccooning. Like throughout the day, I would just notice that my under eye would rapidly progress to looking more and more like a raccoon's. Also, it's kind of expensive for something that you need to toss out every 6 months or so, and it's hard to get just because I have to ship it to a US forwarding site. It's a 2-3 week process just to get mascara, extra $15 too. It's just, I love it, but there has to be something better, and there has to be something that's a lot easier to get than this. So Sunnies Face Lashlift, I'm counting on you. Alright, so the potential here is that I could get a Glossier Lash Slick alternative that is ideally local, just easier to get, and hopefully doesn't give me raccoon eyes. For something that isn't waterproof, that's kind of a big ask, but I mean, I'm hopeful anyway. But here it is, and before I open it, I mean, okay, fine, I'll open it already just because I'm already, when I see it. So it's all cream in this like really nice eggshell. It has the Sunnies Face logo. It's ribbed at the cap. Okay. It has that comb-like side, and that's supposedly for lengthening. And the other side, the stumpier looking one, is supposedly for volume and curl. So I'm more focused on the comb looking side just because I really want length. Super cute. Okay, now for all the nerds out there and everyone who wants to geek out with me, I took a look at the ingredients on the way to the store, and I was excited about a few things. So its first ingredient is water, so obviously it's a water-based mascara. I'm more of like a waterproof type of person. Few ingredients are just like waxes, which are typical for mascaras to have. Most of them are mostly formed by these ingredients like beeswax, shea butter, dimer, dilinolyl, dimer, dilinolate. Not really good at reading ingredient lists. Carnauba wax. So these are all just like waxes. They help with conditioning the strands of your lash, like your lash hairs, but not to a really huge extent. In between these waxes is this ingredient, polyglycerol 6 distearate. So this ingredient is a polymer. So what a polymer does is it creates a film. So imagine like this is an individual lash hair. It creates a film and coats each individual lash hair so that there's like a tube around it. One, become easier to remove, but also helps it not clump together so it won't look spider-like, and that's sort of what gives it its like wispy look. So there's also a bunch of these conditioning ingredients. There's glycerin, polyglycerol tan myristate, radish root ferment filtrate. These are all just conditioning and essentially just makes it a neutral good for your lashes. There's also cornstarch, which aside from being great in breading chicken, it is also great in helping build length up in mascara. But this is what I am actually really excited about. I think there are really strict regulations about hair growth, and not everybody is allowed to claim that, you know, it can induce hair growth. But the fact that it has this ingredient called arginine, an ingredient known to help boost hair growth. I didn't see it in any of their posts. It's just great that it's there. The thing about ingredients is that we're only really just given lists. So we don't know the exact percentages and formulations of these ingredients. It's usually listed in order of like concentration of like, so like water was first because there's a lot of water, and iron oxide is last. So iron oxide, by the way, is the one that gives it its black color, and I think that's the last ingredient aside from a few stabilizers, which I'm gonna mention it here. Here are some common misconceptions. So people think if it's the last ingredient in the ingredients list, it probably doesn't make a difference whatsoever, but you'll never know. Maybe 0.03% is all you really need for this specific ingredient to be effective. Reading ingredients lists, it's really just making educated guesses, or I wouldn't say guesses, maybe like inferences, but there are a lot of things that you can sort of learn along the way as you're reading ingredients lists that will help you make better guesses, which I hope I would be able to share with you along the way. Here's the exciting part. So I'm going to be testing Glossier Lash Slick here and Sunnies Face Lashlift here. We'll start with the Glossier Lash Slick. Alright, this is what one coat of the Glossier Lash Slick looks like. Very natural, very wispy, a bit of length, and I love it. Now we are going to do lash lift on the other side. And I'm going to be using the lengthening side just because that's what is most comparable to the Glossier Lash Slick. And I am very happy that they're actually very similar. That just means that they can be dupes of each other, and I could potentially release my lash slick addiction. We're going to be doing a little wear test to see if Sunnies Face Lash Lift is going to raccoon just like Glossier Lash Slick does on me. Right now they're at par. I love them both, but I just want to see if Sunnies Face can actually do Glossier Lash Slick better. It's 12 noon now, and I'm going to be filming throughout the day. So see you. My brows look a little crazy, and I am outside right now in this humidity, and I just wanted to show you the fallout from the mascara. So for Sunnies Face, Here's what it looks like. There is a bit of smudging and raccooning there. And the same is true for Glossier. And right now it's completely the same. The raccooning isn't so bad considering it's been about 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, that's the update. Alright, here's the final update. There is raccooning under both eyes, equal amounts of raccooning. It's been about 7 hours, and you know what? Non-smudge is a really big ask for mascara that's not waterproof, so this is completely fine for me. I think it's an amazing dupe for the Glossier Lash Slick. If you're looking for one, if you're having a hard time getting lash slick here in the Philippines, I definitely recommend that you try Lash Lift. I think you're gonna love it, and as long as you know that this wispy natural look is what you're going to be getting, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. And that's it. I'm Bianca the Beauty Nerd. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I am a new creator, and it would mean so much to me if you would subscribe. I have a few videos coming up very soon, and I would really love if you would watch those too. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!